Hello, everyone. Thank you again for listening to Golders Haven. So, I don't know what part of the world you're in, but in Ghana it is very warm. So don't forget to stay hydrated. Wear your masks if you need to go out. Carry your hand sanitizer with you wherever you're going. Wash your hands regularly and please don't forget to maintain the required distance because corona is very, very real. In fact, if you don't need to go out, please stay indoors. So I'm sitting and I'm thinking about what you may ask. Women and our bodies. What is it about our bodies that make people feel like they're entitled to have an opinion about our own bodies? I'm sure that every woman at one point in her life has had the experience of listening to someone talk about their body, either in a positive or in a negative way. You hear things like, you're tall for a woman, you're too skinny, you're a bit on the heavy side, you would look so much better if you had a bigger ass, or bigger boobs, or bigger hips, and especially for black women, you'd look so much prettier if you had a lighter skin shade. Beauty is in the eye of the beholder, so yes, it is subjective. But society, or the world, has set standards for which a woman must be considered as beautiful. We've gone from skinny to curvaceous with a flat tummy and big boobs. Stretch marks are considered to be ugly nowadays. If you have acne, that's like you're committing a crime if you can use that term. That is the world standard now for women to be considered to be attractive and beautiful. Should women really care about what other people think about their bodies? Answer: not really. Unless they're a doctor telling you you're bordering on unhealthy and something needs to change. Words have so much power. They have the power to shape a person's view about themselves. They have the power to shape a person's thoughts. And many women today are working on their bodies surgically, especially because someone thought it was okay to make a mockery of how they look. Some women are broken and so insecure about how they look. Some women cannot go out without makeup. And there's so many shades, so let me use the word melanin. And this is in reference to black women. There's so many shades of black women, and some are lightening their skin because that is how society says it should be, and it is okay. What am I here to tell you today? Do not let society and the words of people become the standard for how you look at yourself. Don't make society ever make you feel ugly both on the inside and outside because of how you were created. When you look in the mirror on your own and you feel like, I want more butt or a slimmer waist, I hope it's coming from a place of, I want to look better for myself. And not because of someone else's opinion or the trend of women having to look a certain way in our world today, just to garner attention from society or men, or both. I have worked a bit in the modeling and pageant world, and I can tell you for a fact that if you're not proud of your body and believe in who you are, people's words will break you. At some point, I asked whether the people who work in these various fields remember that the people that they're working with are also, human beings just like they are. When you see the look of disgust on, their faces because you don't fit into the stereotype, and the disrespect will have you questioning yourself. If you don't believe in yourself or have some form of confidence. So trust me when I tell you that I do understand. And how did I survive? I said to myself, I am who I am. and I look the way I look. And if you can't appreciate it, you can kick rocks. And you need to develop the attitude of believing in yourself. I'm not saying be arrogant, but have confidence in who you are. Be appreciative of the beautiful creation that you are. You exist for a purpose. The obsession with having to look a certain way to be considered as attractive and beautiful really doesn't make any sense to me. Because these things are killing women and young girls. Not just physically, but, the emotional and psychological toll that these ridiculous standards have on women is worrying. And it is so heartbreaking when you see young girls and teenagers who, should be growing up well, being confident and proud of their race and whatever body type they have, saying things like, I don't feel beautiful. I feel like if I were white or Asian or Latina, or whatever races exist out there and not black, then I would be beautiful. I don't have a big butt. Like the other ladies, so people bully me, or men do not find me attractive. These kinds of standards are what you see all over social media, and shows that these young people watch projects the image of, I have to look that way or I am inadequate. Is having a beautiful body and a nice face nice? I'm sure that it is. But, the question that you should ask yourself is, do I really want to go through the process of denying and rejecting my already beautiful self just to embrace a glorified image projected by social media and society? Only so I can become what they want me to become. Is it really, really worth it? Women and girls today are insecure, have low self-esteem, are broken, all because society wants them to look a certain way. They want them to achieve unattainable physical goals. And because social media glorifies it so much, young women do not even think about the fact that these kinds of procedures have consequences. They have long-term effects. They do not think about the fact that some of these people that they look up to just Photoshop their pictures, and that if you were to see them in real life, they may even have the same body that you have, or your body may even be beautiful than what they have. It's like the concept of self, love and acceptance has just been thrown out the window. And it is just, forget about how you feel, do what looks good, and that's it. But what is the point in being so physically good looking and you're not happy on the inside? You ask some women, and for them, they believe that it is worth it. Because for some, they have had doors open for them because of the kind of body type that they have. Whether or not they're intelligent, whether or not they even qualify to be in the fields that they find themselves, the body has gotten them there. There is no judgment here. To each his own. The point that I'm trying to make, my dear women, is you are beautiful and stunning just as you are. There's a saying, you can be both a masterpiece and a work in progress at the same time. So yes, you can work on that body, but do not be so insecure or feel unworthy because you do not look a certain way or have a body type that society will appreciate. You are stunning, and that will never ever change. So I'm sending love and light to every woman on this planet Earth going through insecurity, fear, and so many worries because of how society and others have made you feel about your bodies. You are everything. And so don't let that light ever, ever go dark. My dear women, appreciate that body, embrace it, walk it, and live your best life. Please listen to Alicia Cara's Scars to You're Beautiful when you get the chance. This has been Goddess Haven. Thank you very much for listening. Please don't forget to share with people so that they can also listen. Click that favorite button so that you'll be notified whenever there's a new podcast. Enjoy your day, morning, night, wherever it is you are on this planet Earth. And we'll see you, or you hear from me again soon. Toodles.